Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It's Salah! He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's Vieira. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Turns and goes back. That's really well manoeuvred. Shot could be on. Mohamed, can he finish? Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter.
He's had a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Mbappe just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Vieira did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
He really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vieira. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mohamed Salah tries a shot! It's there! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Yaya Toure. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And they can counter here. Platini. It's Bellingham. And it's Baggio. 30 minutes gone. Nedved. Bellingham going about things with real menace. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Bellingham. And it's Nedved. And here's Mbappe. Nedved. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Yaya Toure. Mohamed Salah. And it's Dembele. Araujo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. To Thuram. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Yaya Toure. Oh, red. Nice interception. Bellingham. Platini. Played out to the left flank. Gets his pass away. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. And it's Salah. Oh, easy pickings there.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
He could be in here. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
We're expecting traffic to be
It's
heavy
been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back on the way. Nedved. And here's Mbappe. Nedved. Bellingham. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nedved. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Salah. Platini. Now Yaya Toure. Big chance! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tomiyasu, very much a man of this moment. Oh, can he get onto this?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mbappe! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Number 23.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shifted it to the flank, plays it in low, and that has been clubbed away. Out of play for a throw. Mateus. Vieira. Ribéry gets into a good position.
That's going in strong.
Ah, he's given it away. Adriano. Adriano! Oh, split-second reaction.
Adriano is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ribéry gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball has bounced loose now. Thuram. Now then, the ball's come loose.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And here's the chance to counter. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Mateus floated through. And he cuts out the supply. Maldini gets over and intercepts. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Gets a good foot in there. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Shot a goal!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The final seconds now. And it's Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, what a ball he's in here! He's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And Dijk gets it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Pedri.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect... Real chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Van Dijk makes the interception. Bellingham. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That pass has been well intercepted. And they can counter here. Platini. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. And here's Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's come loose. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dembele. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. It's a mighty effort! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah,
and the shot! Bellingham gets it away. Oh, good take in a good area. No way through, so back it comes. Roberto Baggio. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. It's Pedri. And it's Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pedri. Vieira. It's Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now the finish! Marvellous goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Platini. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. And here's Mohamed Salah. Yaya Toure. Maldini wins the duel this time. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think it...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Thuram, deftly away. And it's Gullit. pull it. Looking here to chip it through. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chance for the header! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter.
Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He might be in here! Oh, it's come loose.
Platini, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
This match was 72,306.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Platini.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Platini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21.
So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Neymar.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Taking place.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's in on goal. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. But he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar has got himself a free kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ribéry. Oh, sweet feet. De Jong. Vieira. He is just caressing the ball. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Roberto Baggio, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rummenigge. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Dembele. That's a lovely, neat pass. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party. Can he put it away? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Piqué gets across to intercept that. Now it's Neymar. That's a nicely weighted pass. That is good alertness. Now it's De Jong. He could be in here. He's found some space.
Added time.
And the shot! Bale! He scores! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Bale at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of...